So talking about money and markets and gold, it would seem to me that it's just moving money from the real estate market over into the gold and silver market. That doesn't change anything because it's all valued off of the dollar, and it's only the rich that are able to shift those funds over. The money that they have left that they didn't lose in real estate, they're shifting over to gold and silver. And if this thing collapses, if there is some kind of a meltdown into another Great Depression or Greater Depression, then it will be very much like the French Revolution, or if you saw the movie Far and Away with Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman, what happened in Ireland with the Captain Moonlight, that kind of deal, where the Christie's estate was overrun by the peasants. That is the reality of what will happen. It's the poor will realize that it's not the government necessarily by themselves that are involved in this problem, but it is the super rich. They are the ones that are involved in this mess, and it's how they're moving their money around. So instead of helping the poor, and you know, it does sound a little bit like socialism by redistributing wealth, but that really is the problem. The poor have no way up. There's no jobs, and until jobs are created, until businesses are established that hire workers, then this thing will collapse. And when it does, the poor will seek any avenue they can to get food and shelter and secure their safety. That means that they will hunt down and fucking kill whoever has the food and the shelter. Which means that if it does collapse, that there will be chaos and martial law, and so, you know, there will be fucking troops in the streets trying to restore order, and a lot of people will die in that instance. It sounds kind of weird, kind of sci-fi fantasy land kind of a deal. Is this the times that we actually face? It's kind of a weird thing to even think about, but the reality is, look at the unemployment rate, look at the homelessness rate, look at the people who are receiving supplemental nutrition assistance program, formerly known as food stamps. All those rates cannot be sustained without an economic climb through a rise in employment. So it all boils down to jobs, and unless that becomes the priority, then things will collapse. By putting more into the military-industrial complex, by putting factories together and putting some workers in there creating bombs and ammunition to go out and kill the whole world, isn't going to solve anything anyway. Because sooner or later, the day of reality will come when we see that the food supply is controlled by corporatism. Until that day comes, when we return to a more agricultural base. I mean, just how many TVs do you need to buy? How many new cars do you need to buy? How many houses do you need? So in a capitalistic society, people say, well, they have the right to buy as many as they want. And they do. Yeah, sure, that's fine. But when the poor come and say, you know, please feed me, and you don't expect them to go, well, I'll just go and get in line at the unemployment office and at the food bank, which have closed their doors. They will come back and they will take it. So you can either help the poor or you can buy weapons. That's it. You can help the poor, you can help create jobs somehow, some way, or you can buy guns. That's it. That's how I see it today. Have a good one.